This is a very big day. It's a very big day. Wow, we're gonna get crazy here. We're gonna get crazy. April Coco just caught up on last night's stream. Oh boy, that was crazy then. This will be our second straight crazy stream in a row. I have the fan on because I'm making rice, too. But hello, we got Dave Moss, Kimberly Barr, Sarah Joy, and Linda Belk are moderating. Carla Koch, Cello, no, not Cello, Dave Moss, sorry. Sonic is here, Rosemary Randolph, Andrew C. I'm very excited. I've never broiled anything. Paul M is here. Wen's Trends is here. I've never boiled anything. Look at these little buddies. Look at these little buddies in here. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Rick says, a special scallop stream, I'm not worthy. I rinsed them, I've been letting them defrost some, and I rinsed them some. Probably rinse them a little bit more. Gonna rinse them a little more now. I rinsed them earlier. Hey, Tony Del Monte, congrats on the new 15 new cover songs, and thank you, Tony. Way to go, Tony Del Monte. Thank you. Andrew Broadwater says, the wife just offered to make me some. I should eat with Steve. I've never made scallops, and I've never broiled anything. This is my first time broiling and making scallops. I mean, can you believe it? It is a big day for me. A big day for me. Lithrone says scallops are so easy to overcook. So what I believe I need to do, we also have Natty U is here. Hey, Danny James is moderating too. Shrek and Friends is eating dinner. Al says, I've never made scallops. So I just bought a bag of frozen scallops. I bought a bag of frozen scallops. They're not cheap, by the way. They're pretty expensive. They were on sale, too. Lisa Remo says, scallops were my grandmother's favorite. Danny has never had a scallop. Oh, they're good. At least when somebody else makes them, they're good. So my understanding from looking online and talking to my mom, it's seafood, my understanding is that you put the broiler on, and then I'm going to put a little oil. I don't have butter here, and I'd rather use oil. So I'm going to put a little oil on the scallops, and then you broil them roughly 3 to 5 minutes on each side. Now, my mom said she doesn't turn them over. Some people turn them over and some people don't when they make them. So I don't know about doing that. But basically you just broil them until they're done. I guess until they look a little brown. I gotta look this up again. Alibaba turns them over sometimes. Truth or Spoof says, don't overcook or burn them. That's the most important thing. Well, you know what I can do? I can make some first. I'll make a few first, and we'll see how that goes. Why don't I do that? I have a lot here. I can make like 10 scallops first, just to make sure. Scallop? I think it's pronounced scallop. If you look it up, it says S like with an O. Scallops. I'll play it for you.
Scallop.
There's two versions. You can say scallop or scallop.
Scallop. Scallop.
Oh, look. Hey, it didn't play. Hold on. Play.
Scallop. Scallop.
So the know-it-all who says I'm pronouncing it wrong, I guess also thinks that Merriam-Webster's dictionary is pronouncing it wrong. That's interesting that the person watching knows more about how to pronounce it than Merriam-Webster's dictionary. Interesting. Wow, I guess we're talking to I guess Mr. Webster is watching. What a pleasant person that person is. That person could have avoided making themselves like an idiot by taking 7 seconds and Googling it. But they were so excited to make fun of somebody online that rather than taking 7 seconds to make sure they didn't look like an idiot, they just blurted it out and now they look like a stupid idiot. So all they do is take 7 seconds to look it up, but they couldn't bother. So now they look like a stupid idiot. Because they are a stupid idiot. Anyways, let's get back to the scallops. To the scallops. Okay. Yeah, Black Cat says probably not their first time today. I agree with you. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to put the scallops, as pronounced by Webster's dictionary. So I'm gonna turn the broiler on. We got to turn the broiler on. You know, the broiler is the heated element up there. There's a heated element at the top. That's the broiler. That's going to turn red up there. And then you want to put it 4 inches below the broiler. And then you want to leave the door slightly open. So I'm going to heat the broiler up now. I'm going to preheat the broiler. Hang on here. Broil, start. All right, the broiler has started. No, I'm not going to pan sear it. I'm broiling them. I am broiling them. Here they are again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of these and I'm going to put it on this pan and I'm going to put some oil on them. No, Chris H., you don't need to close the door because with a broiler, the cooking, when you broil something, the idea is it's being heated by the heating element. The heat is radiating off the heating element and cooking it directly. You're not cooking it with hot air in the oven. So you don't need to, it's not the air in the oven that's cooking it. It's the heating element, the heat coming directly off the heating element. So you wouldn't need to, as I understand it, preheat. You don't have to close the door of the oven because it doesn't matter how hot the air is. It matters how hot the heating element is. I'm watching myself full screen. I don't know why it's not full screen for some of you guys. I'm literally watching it full screen. Look, full screen for me, that's full screen. It doesn't get much more full screen than that. Okay. So I think maybe to start, I think what I'll do, I guess I have to dry these off. I guess none of you make scallops. Normally you're full of advice. Al Bo is there. Thea says dry them off with paper towels first. I do believe that's what I'm supposed to do. So I think I'm going to put some paper. Oh, thank you, Ernie. Hey, thanks, Ernie. I appreciate that. I think I'm going to put some paper towels on this plate, and then I'll put them on the paper towels. Rick says it's better to dry them off, but not essential. So maybe I'll like take 10 of the, I want to cook some first, but not all of them. Rose says, or Bridget says 5 minutes. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to get one of my tongs. Hey, thank you, Tony. Tony says only what I have seen from Hell's Kitchen. I didn't see what Tony said before that. Thank you, Tony. I appreciate that. So what I need to do is I'm going to take like maybe 10 of them out of here. Oops, I don't want to break them. They're sticking together a little bit. Make sure they are fresh. I bought them frozen, so they should be good to go. Maybe I'll make this batch. We're going to start with this batch of scallops. There are your first batch of scallops. That's it. So I should put a paper towel over this now and like pat them dry, I guess. They don't really seem that wet. No, I see. They're drying a little bit. D Year says yummy scallops. I think these are good to go. So my understanding is they're really not wet at this point. Hang on. All right, let's discuss this. Oh, the broiler's on. So you can see the red in there? That's the broiler. The red color. So I'm going to put it in the broiler. But I think all I need to do is put them on a pan. I'm going to put those like 10 scallops or so, however many it is. I'm going to put them on a pan. I got to put a little oil on them. Now, Truth or Spoof says pepper and light salt. Joanne Gabrielle says, I put garlic powder, basil, and oregano on everything. I was thinking of maybe just a little bit of garlic powder, maybe a little, and maybe a little lemon pepper, just a little bit. And I'll put the salt on after. Chris H. says, I've had good pan-fried scallops before. I don't have actual lemon on me, or lemon juice, but I do have lemon pepper. AM Coffee says, garlic powder sounds good. This is going to be the first time I've ever broiled anything. Hang on, before I do this, I'm just making sure there's no crazy news going on. So this is my first time making scallops, and it's my first time grilling anything. No, my first time broiling anything. Very excited about this. Black Cat says broiler gets hot quick. I'm assuming I'm good to go. I'm assuming at this point I can just put it on the pan and let's do it, right? Now, you guys said, my mom said she doesn't turn them over. Some of you said that you turn them over. I don't know why the screen just went dark. It shouldn't be doing that. Oh, I probably have to change the setting. Yeah, Tony, I had seen that story, I think yesterday, Tony. Thank you for sending it to me. How do you know when they're done cooking? I believe they're supposed to look like brown a little bit. I'm going to look this up again. I'll have the veggies after. All recipes says you want to broil them 6 to 8 minutes or until scallops start to turn golden. Until they start to turn golden. I've seen 6 to 8 minutes. I've seen 6 to 10 minutes. The site cfishct.com says 3 to 5 minutes on each side. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, my big next step is to put them. Thea says, I think I'm going to flip after 3 minutes. I'm going to flip after 3 minutes. So, I'm going to put 10, the scallops, some scallops on this pan right now. So let me do this. I'm going to do an initial batch of like 12, of like a dozen scallops, just to make sure I don't mess it up. Okay? So, hang on. Let me do this. Let me move a couple things here. I'll give you a close-up on what I'm doing. Let's see if I can do a close-up here. Okay, see there's the scallops and there's the pan. Ooh, I want to put a little oil on these, I think. How should I do this? I think what I want to do is maybe brush a little oil on them. Oh, I'm going to put the scallops in here and then I'll brush a little oil on them. I think I have my, this is so complex. Where's my brush? Here's my brush. I need my brush. Where's my brush? How can it not be here? Where'd it go? Here it is. So I can brush. Why does my screen keep doing this? Oh no, I'm gonna have to like reset my phone screen. I think when my phone updated, it reset the screensaver settings, and now the screensaver is like turning. It shouldn't be turning off anyway when I'm live streaming. The screensaver should be working when I'm live streaming, but it is. Brush or drizzle. I need a little plate. Okay, I'll use this. Hold on. What I'll do, I'm gonna put these on here. Let's do that. Actually, here goes nothing, guys. Here goes nothing. Uh-oh. This is not, these are gonna cook fast. These are small. Okay, so here are these. Hang on. Now what I need to do is put a little olive oil on them. This is exciting. I agree. Why can't I see the chat here? Terry says, this is exciting. Marcia says, I would turn them too. Okay, let me do this. Let me just do... I'm going to use this little plate and put a little oil in it. This is a little plate somebody gave me. So I'm going to put a little oil in the plate, and then I can use my brush to wipe it on the scallops. Just a little bit. Oh, look at, oh my gosh. Oh, you can't see. You can't see. You can't see what I'm doing. Look at what I'm doing. No, this way. Oh, look at this. Oh my gosh. It's like you're watching Gordon Ramsay live stream. Did he train in France? How many years has he trained as a chef? This person I'm watching live on YouTube. His technique is so good. We got to get the other side done. I feel like I'm at a 5-star restaurant. Le Bernardin. Oh my, oh look at this. He doesn't sound like Gordon Ramsay, but he cooks like Gordon Ramsay. This is incredible. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to put a little bit of garlic and lemon pepper on, just a little bit. Garlic powdered lemon pepper. Just a little. I really don't want too much. Just slightest bit. That's all I need. And lemon pepper. Just a little bit. It's barely coming out. Should I maybe salt them after? Maybe salt them after? Rick says you need to put on your toque. What is a toque? Okay, so I'm going to I think I'm going to put the salt on after. Before? Salt after? Some people are saying after. I don't want to mess them up. I don't know what salt will do. Okay, so here what we're going to do now is we're going to put these on the broiler for, everybody's saying after. Okay, I'm going to put these in the broiler for 3 minutes, and then I'm going to turn them after 3 minutes. And make sure they're not burning. Salt after, says Sasha. Okay, so let's do this now. I'm going to turn this toward the oven. Now this is not all, I'm doing an initial batch of scallops, just an initial batch right now. So we'll see if, hopefully I don't mess this up. If this works, I'll make the rest of them. All right, here we go. Here goes nothing, guys. Here's the big moment. Now, I'm not going to close this. Oops. Hang on. Timer. You may say, Steve, why is it open? Well, it's a broiler, and a broiler cooks. What's cooking it is not the hot air in the oven. What's cooking it is literally the hot heat, the heating element at the top of the oven. So you're actually supposed to leave the oven slightly open. So the clock is, I have some rice cooking right here. That's where the steam is coming from. And the timer is set to 3 minutes. And after 3 minutes, I'm going to take them out and then flip them over. Oh no, so for when I flip them, do I use different tongs? I don't want to use the raw tongs to flip them. Is that what they teach me in France? Yes. I need like flipping tongs. It's so complex. Do I contaminate the tongs when I flip them? No, rinsing doesn't decontaminate. I need like the secondary tongs. These. So if I flip them with this, can I use these to take them off? This is really difficult. Or should I have the flipping tongs, one set of flipping tongs, and one set of finishing tongs? I have so many tongs. I don't know what to, I have more tongs than I know what to do with. This will be for flipping, this will be for finishing. I guess. Just wash them when you're done. It's a lot of washing. No, I don't need to check the oven because they're going in for 3 minutes. There's 43 seconds left. At 43 seconds, I'm taking them out. Better check them after 2 minutes and 30 seconds? I don't think they're done after 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Now hang on a second. We're almost at 3 minutes. As soon as we get 3 minutes, I'm taking them out. Get ready, guys. I'm about to take them out. In 10 seconds, I'm taking them out. Okay, let's see how they look. They're not really brown yet. Okay, that's good. So they're not getting burnt yet. They're not burnt yet. I gotta flip these now. Hey, really quick, you know what I'm going to do? Really quick. A little more garlic. Really quick, a little more lemon pepper. Good enough. Back in the oven. Back in the broiler. Get back in there. Okay, at least they weren't burnt yet. I didn't burn them. Now I'm going to use the finishing tongs. These are for when they've been like pretty cooked. So I just turned it on 3 more minutes. They're not golden brown yet. The oven door is open because a broiler heats, when you use the broiler, that's the hot element at the top of the oven, that coil thing. What's heating the scallops is the heat radiating directly off of that heating element. It's not the hot air in the oven. So the heat is coming directly off that red thing. So that's why, and so I read you're supposed to keep it open so you don't overheat the oven, because the broiler itself gets so hot, you don't want to overheat the oven. So you're supposed to keep it open a little bit when broiling. But it's not that the air is hot in the whole oven. It's the heat coming off of the top of the actual broiler red thing. That's what I read at least. Okay, hey, in 1 minute and 40 seconds, it's going to be 6 minutes. Now, I don't know if, Apocalypse says if you close the door, it might overheat and shut down. I read that online. So This is the first time I've ever broiled anything. When you broil, you want the pan about 4 inches away from the heating element. So I had to move the oven rack up to be closer to the top. Rebecca Campbell says, broil with doors slightly open. Just make sure your cat doesn't jump in. I do not have a cat, but thank you. Leah says, oh, well, Leah, we'll see. In 50 seconds, in 50 seconds, it will have cooked for 6 minutes. I'm going to take it out in 50 seconds, and we're going to see how it looks in 50 seconds. Okay? This is my first batch. I have more scallops, but this is my first test batch. Test batch of scallops. So they are cooking. They're in there. We're going to see what it looks like in just about 25 seconds. I don't think they're brown yet. And I think they're close enough. I mean, they're only 4 inches away from the broiler, which is what they're supposed to be. So they're up towards the top. I read between 6 to 10 minutes it takes to cook them. All right, let's see what it looks like. Let's see what it looks like. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Let me take them out and see how it looks. This is how it looks right now. It's a little brown. I'm going to put them in, I think, for 1 more minute. There's a little bit of brown going on there. A little bit of brown, but I want to see a little more brown there. So I'm going to try a little more cooking, just a little bit more. A little bit, maybe a minute. Maybe a minute. I hope I did the right thing there. I was just seeing little hints of brown. Well, I can do a minute and then show you after a minute, and then we'll see what it looks like. Foil can catch on fire. The foil's supposed to be fine. No, I didn't see any instructions online say use a thermometer. Honey Shortlegs thinks it's going to be 2 minutes. Well, I'll show you after a minute. Dave says maybe 1 minute intervals until they look right. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Can I grill them? Yeah, you can grill scallops. You can. I've never done it before. I've never cooked scallops. You can cook. You can also cook them in a pan. You can pan sear them too. Okay, so here we go. Here we go. Okay, this is after 7 minutes. I can't tell if they're done. I'm seeing some brown. I'm seeing a little brown, but not much. I don't know what to, should I try one of them? I mean, they don't really look done. I don't know if they're done. What do you guys think? What do you think? Try one? Try one, okay, we'll try one. We're gonna try one. They do not look done. Try one. They're still raw. They're not raw. Cut one open. Not done. Let me just show you again. I mean, some of them look pretty brown. A little more. Not done. The majority of you are saying not done. We're going to try a little bit more. We'll do a minute more. A minute more. A lot of people said they were not done. They certainly weren't golden brown yet. Carlos Rosa thinks 2 minutes. No, I mean, I read online people were saying when they start to turn golden brown, most of them were not brown. I put oil on them. I put some oil on them before. Thea says to not look done. I don't think they were raw. They were cooked 7 minutes. I read the pan is supposed to be 4 inches from the broiler, and that pan is roughly 4 inches from the broiler. The only higher I can make the pan would be literally like 1 inch from the broiler, which is supposedly too close. Okay. These are looking a little more brown. I'm going to try one. I think I'm going to try one. See, that's some brown there. Hang on, I'll turn the light on. They're not super brown. That one's brown. Still not golden. Not golden brown yet. It will be stringy. Does anyone who's actually saying not done, has anybody actually cooked scallops, or are you just saying that? All right, people are saying try a little more. We're going to do a little more. We're going to do 1 more minute. Again, I had read 6 to 10 minutes, and we've cooked them for 8 minutes. One more. One more minute. Why not? I'm timing people out. Somebody keeps saying, should have pan-seared them yet. What, how does that contribute to the broadcast when you repeatedly say, should have pan-seared them? No, I'm broiling them. I wanted to broil them. So why are you telling me I should have I don't want them pan-seared. I want broiled scallops. How is pan-searing them going to help me get broiled scallops? Should have pan-seared them. Well, if I wanted pan-seared scallops, I would have pan-seared them. Should have pan-seared them. Yeah, backseat cooking, again. Exactly, backseat cooking. All right, 1 minute is up. Let's look. These have now cooked for 9 minutes total. They have a bit of gold to them. They're not really gold looking though. I'm going to try one. I think I got to try. They've been cooking for 9 minutes. What does the other side look like? Good question. Watch the other side be black. Same. I'm going to try one. It's time to try one. Hang on. I need my knife. Where's my knife? There it is. It's kind of hard to do this. Hold on, I'm gonna put you down for a second. And I'm gonna cut it. Okay, breaking news. Here's what it looks like cut. Here is what it looks. I just cut it. Now, that's what it looks like on the inside. What can you guys tell me? Amber says, looks done. Now, 3 people said good, it's done, and 2 people said it's not done. Rick says it's not raw. I'm going to taste one. My mom said they should be white inside. I want a little salt. I'm getting a little salt because I like salt on them. All right, here's the moment of truth. Those are good. Those are good. Mmm. Mmm. Tastes like the sea. They're good. Now, I can't tell. I mean, they taste good to me. I can't tell if they're like, should I cook them a little more or not? I think maybe one more minute. Maybe one more minute, I think. I did taste, the outside is definitely cooked. Are they weren't, it wasn't really hot inside. It was warm. It was warm inside. It wasn't super hot inside. One more minute. Now I could try, my worry is I could try moving the pan up, but there's only one more, I can only lift the oven rack one more length. I'll show you, I'll show you. So I don't want to get, you're not supposed to put it too close to the, you're not supposed to put the food too close to the grill, to the broiler. See, it's right there. There's only one more height adjustment I can make to that and put it closer. There's background noise because I have a fan on. I have a fan on because I'm finishing making my rice. Once the rice is cooked, I can turn the fan off. Tyler says, I wouldn't move the pan up too close, we'll just char them. Okay, I think I just did another minute. They've probably been in there a grand total of about 10 minutes. Now, I did take them out. I mean, there's definitely brown on that one, right? That one has brown on it. These, I'm not really seeing the brown yet. I'm going to taste another one. I'm going to have another one. Daniel says that height is good. Okay, hang on. So here's one of them. All right, I'm just looking at this. It does have a little bit of brown on it, a little bit. It's not totally brown. Now I'm going to cut it in half. Here's what the inside looks like. That's what it looks like on the inside. Huh? Maybe? Tastes good. On Smash Media thinks a little longer. Mmm. Mmm. These are warmer. This one is warmer on the inside. I don't know, maybe, do you think one more minute? These taste pretty good right now. I don't want to overdo it. Maybe like 30 seconds more? Yeah, the extra minute I feel it tasted a little better with the extra minute. It was a little warmer on the inside. Tyler thinks it'll be rubbery if I cook them longer. Don't overdo it. How about 30 seconds? 30 seconds. I'm going to do 30 more seconds and that is it. That is it. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. The final 30 seconds. For the next batch of them, I'm just going to like, probably, I did this 3 minutes on each side. The next batch I'll start on like 4 minutes on each side or something. All right, so once these come out after 30 seconds, I'm putting them on my plate and I'm eating them. And then I'm going to make the big batch of them. I might have to get my chair out. I have a chair in here. Hold on. All right, I'm going to take these out. Taking them out. They're coming out now. They're coming out now. I present to you the first batch of scallops. I just turned this live stream on. Are we watching a live stream from the 3 Michelin star Le Bernardin restaurant? Wow, I didn't know that Gordon Ramsay streamed on YouTube. Wait, he doesn't look like Gordon Ramsay. This doesn't look like a 3-star Michelin restaurant. This is amazing. This is incredible. He's like a cooking savant. Okay, I'm going to put them on my plate now. Time to put them on my plate. I mean, these do have some brown to them, see? See, there's some brown on there. It's not super brown. All right. I want to eat these first. I think I need to get my chair so I can sit here and eat them. Hold on. Pull out my chair. Oh, no. Ah. I have my IKEA chair stuffed in the closet because I have no space where I live. Okay. Remember this chair? We use it once in a while. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. First of all, I can turn the fan down. Okay, what I'm going to do is we're going to eat a few scallops and then I'll cook the next batch. Time to eat. So I have my plate of scallops. I'll show you them as I eat them. Let me show you on the plate. I'm trying to work on my presentation. Okay, check this out. Oops. Oh my gosh. Did I just turn on a live stream from the 3-star Michelin restaurant Le Bernardin? This must cost, I bet I'm looking at a $250 entree of scallops. That must cost $250. Wait, what? I'm in a kitchen? That doesn't look like a 3-star cook. How is this possible? I think 3 is the most you can get for Michelin stars. Okay, these are good. You know what I noticed? By cooking them longer, the outside gets harder, which I like. You like the outside to have a little, the skin on the outside to have a little hardness to it. I mean, the outside feels cooked now. Oh, my mom said there's a little extra piece on each one. I think my mom says she takes this little thing off. I didn't take this little thing off. See the little thing? No one told me to do that. Do you guys eat this little thing here, or do you take it off? Is that like the scallop poo? Can you eat that? Daniel takes it off. What do you guys think? Alibaba eats it. Eat it. Everybody's saying eat it. Most people are saying eat it. The foot, okay. Tastes fine. These are good. These are good. This is like a nice change. All I did was buy frozen scallops. You know, I actually do. I didn't put much, garlic or garlic powder or lemon pepper on these, but it does really pick up, it picks up the little spice I put on it. I just put a little bit of garlic powder and lemon pepper, and it really does pick up the flavor. I got a huge bag of scallops. It was on sale. It wasn't cheap, but it was $24. But I had all these, but I also have all these to still cook. Oh, I put salt on it. So they're not cheap. They're not cheap, but I mean, it's enough for normal people. It's enough for multiple people. These are good. Juice says naturally salty from the ocean. So now I gotta make them all. I gotta make them all because they're all defrosted. So hey, I hope these keep in the fridge for a day. The scallops keep in the fridge for a day because I gotta make them all now. Diana Lynn says not cheap but worth it. I want to broil, now that I can broil, I want to broil a steak. They will be fine tomorrow, says Daniel. Black Cat says yes. It's nice to know, like, you can make these if you have to. I mean, it wasn't easy for me, but once you get the hang of it, it's pretty easy. Like, by the way, I did not defrost these correctly. They say either you defrost them in the fridge for like 10 hours or you like run cold water over them for 5 minutes. I ran some cold water over them for like 30 seconds. I let them sit in the bowl for like 45 minutes. But I'm sure somebody else would do a better job of defrosting them. But it's like, I mean, you can keep these in the freezer and then like you can make them whenever you want. They do taste like the sea. Andrew Broadway says you can safely reheat seafood for 2 days. I should try a little of the sauce on these. Where is it? Old Bay hot sauce is supposed to be good on seafood. Andrew sent me this. I'm going to try one of them with some Old Bay hot sauce on it. Just because it's seafood. Andrew says, good idea. It's going to be hot. See, I got some Old Bay on there. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Very nice. Tech Tank says, Old Bay is good on seafood too. I mean, good on chicken too. This is my last one. I have a bunch more to cook next. It's in my belly. Wow. Those are great. So what I got to do now, guys, is, that was awesome. So now I'm going to cook the second batch. So now it's time to cook the second batch. Let's do that. I hope there's no big break. Let me do a news check first. Man, that was a delight. That was delightful. I'll have to show this to my mom, Sasha. I think she'll be happy I didn't mess it up. She's going to be like, you turned it over. Oh, the rice is done. The rice is done. Here, let me do a quick news check, and then we're going to make the next batch. Hang on, folks. Quick news check. Excuse me, this is exciting. It's a whole new world. Now I can make scallops. Just use your broiler. Okay, here we go. I think we're good on the news. Okay, now let's do this. Beth says clams next. I love clams. I've never made clams. I don't know if I don't know about getting fresh clams around here. Caleb says, Steve, breaking news, Steve has made broiled scallops. Thanks to our mods, by the way. Let me thank our moderators. Before we cook the next batch, I'm going to thank the mods. Sarah Joy, Linda Belk. Who else has been modding today? Oops, hang on. Hang on one moment. Oh, I missed a donation. Thanks for letting me know. Hang on. Did I miss a donation from KC Guy? Rick likes linguine and clam sauce. Crap, did KC Guy make a donation? I missed it. What did KC Guy say? Can someone tell me? I can't go back and see it. I think I was busy cooking my scallops. Let's see here. Danny James is moderating too. Smee says, my friends glow scallops on Cape Cod. AM Coffee says, second batch will be even better. Well, thank you, KC Guy. Linda says, it's Florida, I bet they have clams. I don't even know where to buy clams. Okay, now, guys, let's do batch two. Are you ready for batch two? Let's go. Let's get to batch two. Here we go. Here we go. Batch two coming up. Get ready for batch two. So, what I'm going to do, I got all these scallops here. I'm going to try to cook them all at once. A lot of them. This is like twice the amount I just had. feel like I'm zoomed in. Oops. Oh, Lisa Remo says, KC guy sent me a salt shaker sticker. There's so many of these. I was like, well, I'll just make the whole bag and I'll have them for tomorrow. I'm going to have so many of these for tomorrow. I'm going to eat some more now, too. You're going to turn into a scallop. Is it like unhealthy for me to be eating more scallops? They're good. You might get hooked on them, says Shane. I think they do have like a bunch of, I don't know if it's fat or cholesterol. I don't think you're supposed to be eating these like every day of your life. Put it that way. Sasha says they're high in cholesterol, but worth it. I don't even know if I can get all these on. I have about 4 more. A couple little pieces of them. I'll put this right on here. Okay, guys. So, Sonic, you can bake with some breadcrumbs and lemon pepper sprinkled on top of them. Yeah, you know, this restaurant I go to in Boston, they sometimes bake them with breadcrumbs. Maybe next time, I'd have to actually get the breadcrumbs. I'm sure they would taste very good with breadcrumbs on them. This is very, no, this is enormous. Guys, this is a huge, I just bought a big bag. I'll show you the bag of them I bought. Hold on. Can I pull it out of here? Here. Hang on one sec. Hang on. This is the bag of them. See, it says Greenwise Sea Scallops. All natural, fresh, frozen. 1 pound, 8 ounces. It's a huge amount of scallops, but I just figured I'll make them all. And that bag cost, it was on sale. It was on sale for like $9 off. It was $24. They're expensive. Sorry, I just have to rinse my hands off. They are. They're even more expensive than shrimp. Nan says rich in omega-3 fatty acids, high in magnesium. And this was Publix. I wasn't at like super fancy grocery. Starfire said it's a good deal. No, they're expensive. But again, it's a lot of them. I mean, what I just ate, I think for many, I tend to eat like one huge meal a day. What I just ate, I think for a lot of people would be like a perfectly good complete serving. And I think there's like at least 3 of those, at least 3 large servings. It's like 3 meals worth for a lot of people. Oh, Terry's getting a booster. Ashley says that would usually be like $30. It was £1.50 pounds. I don't know what you guys pay for. My mom said they're getting more expensive because there's fewer scallops. Juice says better deal than at a restaurant. My arm was a little sore from my shot, but I had basically no side effects. Okay. Yeah, so this will end up being like, I mean, I don't buy a $24 bag of seafood every day, but I'll get multiple meals out of this. Okay, so I'm patting this dry. We're about to make these. I think we're good to go here. Fine, good enough. Look at those. Look at them. Ulrich had fish tacos tonight. All right, hang on, guys. Here's what I want to do. Hang on. I am going to now put those scallops onto the pan and see if I can fit them all on there. Yeah, I'm going to try not to take them in and out, but I do want to, I would like to, I think 12 minutes is going to be too much. Hang on. Oops. I have to put you back in the phone holder because I'm going to do this right now. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is hold your horses. I need to move my plate over here. Move this over here. Move the pan over here. Move this over here. Oh, I need my... Okay, let me show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take that pan and I'm going to put the scallops on it. This pan right here. Yeah. Here, this is what I'll do. I'll put it on this so it doesn't damp. Good. I'm not putting the pan directly on my countertop. I'm putting one of these under the pan, so it should be good to go. Okay, now, let me show you what I'm looking at down here. So I got my pan and I got my scallops. So where did my tongs go? Can I get all these on here? I don't know. Hopefully. Yeah, I should be able to. You know, my phone, what happened with the stupid phone is that I believe I had the phone, this is a problem with the YouTube app. This is a problem with the YouTube app. So the problem with the app is that when you're using the YouTube app, and you're live, can you hear me? Can you hear me? What's going on? Can anyone hear me? Can anybody hear me? You can hear and there's a black screen. It's the stupid app. It's this dumb app. Hang on, let me see if I can fix this. Hang on 1 second here. How about now? How about now? There we go. I had to reset it. It's this stupid app. It's like when you're live streaming, when you're live streaming, the screensaver shouldn't go off. But on this app right now, the screensaver keeps turning on my phone, and it shouldn't be happening. I normally never have this problem. But I think it's like the latest version of the app. It's not working well with the iPhone because I shouldn't have to keep touching my phone every 2 minutes to make sure that the screen doesn't go black. That's what's happening. Normally I don't have to. Normally I don't have to even touch my phone at all. But the screen keeps going black every 2 minutes. It's a stupid app. All right. Anyways. Yeah, it might have been the iOS update, Jonas says. All right, I'm going to put some oil on these, but it's really annoying. It's been happening all night. I think I might have to manually turn the screensaver off, but I never had to do that before. And I can't do it during the stream. I'm not going to do it right during the stream. Well, if it pauses again, I'll turn the screensaver off. But it's really annoying. It never happened before. I didn't adjust the phone settings at all, and all of a sudden now it's happening. Really stupid. Misty Blue says YouTube has been wonky since Saturday for me. Also, the dog across the hall is barking a lot for some reason. All right, let's get some oil on these babies. Let's get some oil on these. Yes, you're not watching Gordon Ramsay. You might think you're watching Gordon Ramsay. You are watching me. Here now, I gotta flip these over. I guess. I can't even remember when I flipped them. I can't remember which ones I flipped and which I haven't flipped. I'm just guessing. I think that's fine. Little more oil. Little more oil. Here's my olive oil in my dish, in my special dish. Oil, 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 oil. Oil, oil, oil. Seems fine. Fine. Fine, fine, fine. Okay, now I'm gonna put some garlic powder and lemon pepper on them. Oh, red pepper flakes, great idea. Some red pepper is a good idea too. All right, hang on a second. Garlic powder, just a little bit, not too much. Lemon pepper. And red pepper. Good idea. Let's try spice things up a little bit with the red pepper. Not too much, just a little. All right, into the oven they go. So let's do 4.5 minutes each side. What do you think? 4.5 minutes each side? Maybe. I'm going to try that. AM Coffee says yes. We'll try 4.5 and we'll see how that goes. 5 each side? 5? I will do 5. Everybody's saying 5, and I care about you, so we'll do 5. Okay, the rice is done. I can eat the rice when I want. Okay, so right now we are waiting. The scallops are in the oven. Where's the oven light? Oh, they're there. You can see them in there. See them? You can see them. They're broiling. Oh, oh, oh. Should have warmed the pan. Should have warmed the pan. Anyways, I hope you're doing okay. All right, so we're cooking now. We are cooking now. They don't have a strong smell, no. I don't find that they have a strong smell at all. Oliver says good and stir fry. That would be interesting. I've never cooked stir. Oh, this is the first time I've cooked scallops, and it's the first time I've used the broiler. Evil Ian is here. Misty Blue. The pan, as I looked, is about 4 inches away from the broiler, which I read it's supposed to be. I read it's supposed to be 4 inches away. There's one higher setting, one higher height the pan could be, but I'm concerned that could be too close. You don't want it too close to the broiler. I'm gonna have to, our neighbor's dog, my neighbor's dog, once every 2 weeks, it barks for hours. The rest of the time, it's fine. Marcia says when she first saw the title, she thought I was going to stir fry them. So we're waiting. We have 2 minutes and 40 seconds until I have to flip the scallops. It's like a little dog of some sort. I don't remember exactly. It's really annoying. It just started barking like half an hour ago. Maybe because she went out or something, but it normally doesn't. But it's annoying. But I like to just let her know it's happening. So I can call the building and then they'll let her know. Terry says, I experiment with tofu, very impressive. We cooked tofu. We did a tofu stream like 2 months ago. The problem with the tofu is that it kind of broke up in the stir fry. I don't think I was being delicate enough with it. Babysit the dog? No, I don't need that. All right, so we have about 1.5 minutes until I'm going to turn the scallops. So let's see. Let me show you how they look right now. Bryce Aug says, I love scallops. The best ones in the world come from Seward, Alaska, fresh and not frozen. Hello, scallops. There they are. No, they're not that pink. I think that's just the lighting. It's in there. All right, 40 seconds. We're going to take them out of there. In 40 seconds, we will take them out, and then I have to flip them. One of our viewers said it looked good. Coachisms. Smee said, try it. It's amazing, salty and sweet. What is Smee's talking about? I don't know. Yeah, maybe I should push them a little farther back. I can try pushing them farther back. I mean, the heating element goes all the way to the front, so it should cover them. Okay, I'm going to take them out and flip them now. I'll show you what they look like. All right, just so you can see what they look like right now. Here's halfway done, supposedly. I'm seeing a little brown on the top. You know, I'm going to be careful with these. I think I'm going to put them back in for like 3 minutes and just check on, because I don't want them to burn. So there's a little brown going on. They're not done yet, but that's after 5 minutes. All right, let me flip them. Let me flip them and then I'll read your comments. I just want to flip them and get them back in there. Brown is good. Yes, brown is good. Crushed pepper flakes, exactly. All right, hang on a second. Let me flip these. I'll put a little more spice on them when I flip them. I don't know if I'll flip all of them or just some of them. Flip. You know, if you put the spice on one side, then you can tell which ones have been flipped. Because the ones that haven't been flipped are the ones where you see all the spice on them. So wherever I see a bunch of spice, I'm flipping over. Okay. The last thing I'm doing with these is I am going to. I'm gonna just put a little. I'm gonna put a little more spice on these. Hang on. I'll show you what I'm doing. Hang on, folks. Oh, thank you, Sasha McLean. Thanks so much, Sasha McLean. That's very nice of you, Sasha McLean from Canada. Glad you can join us, Sasha McLean. I appreciate that. Okay, here we go. So first up, I'm going to put a little more garlic on them, just a little more. Then I'm going to do a little more lemon pepper. And finally, a little more crushed red pepper. Hang on. Kick them up a notch, says Derek. All right, here's how they look. This is going to be a spicier batch. I hope the spicy is okay. Here's how they look. They're going back in the oven. You've got a friend of me who says, my dinner guests are complaining about hunger pangs. Hold on a second. All right, they're going back in to the broiler. Okay, they are now broiling. I'm going to say 3. I'm going to check them after 3.5 minutes. I just don't want them to burn. The lemon pepper I use is, it's just McCormick. Somebody sent me this, McCormick's lemon pepper. It's good. Give me one more moment here, then we'll wait as they cook 3 minutes, and I'm going to check them in 3 minutes. Oh, let me show you where they are. There they are. Look, they're cooking. They're cooking. They're broiling. Guys, look at them. Look at them broiling in there. Linda, I pushed them a little further back. Oh, Daniel Boberson. Hey, thank you, Daniel. That's so nice of you. I appreciate that. Daniel Boberson. See, Michelle Sparks says, slowly becoming a master chef. Emphasis on the slowly. But it's good to know, I mean, again, it's like, at least if you want to change. You know, if I can keep some frozen, Like you keep some frozen scallops in the freezer, and then they're very quick. I mean, they take like 10 minutes to make. You know what? Just cooking wise, so it's like a nice thing to just know how to do. Joanne says we get our booster shot this Saturday. Very nice. I had mine. And I have the rice coming up. I've been making so much chicken here. I just wanted something different. But I've never broiled anything. I really want to broil a steak. Anybody out there broil steaks? We got about a minute until I want to check these things. Bob says yes, and lobster. Stir fry the rice. No, I don't like stir frying the rice. I like the rice right out of the machine. Misty Blue says I broil steaks. See, Michelle Sparks says yes. I got to do that. Legos Mike says you do the steaks the exact same way. Rick says steaks are good in a broiler. Yeah, no, I'm just using like a pan with foil. I don't have like a special broiler pan. Oh, I've grilled steaks on my George Foreman before. I've grilled steaks on my George Foreman. I just, for a change, might try broiling it. My mom broils them. Tony had teriyaki scallops. He says they're great. Our viewer Marzel says, I used to marinate steaks in Caesar dressing and crushed pineapple. Or maybe scallops she's talking about. Okay, I'm going to give it about 20 seconds. That was 3.5 minutes. I'm going to give it 20 seconds more. And then I'm going to go take them out. They'll have cooked for 9 minutes. And we're going to see how they look after 9 minutes of cooking, okay? I think I cooked the last batch for 10 minutes. Okay, so let me take these out, and then I'm going to take these out, and I'm going to show you how it looks. Here we go. I'm taking them out right now. You can tell me how it looks. There's some browning going on. It's not super brown. We maybe want to throw these in for 1 more minute. I'm not really seeing that much brown here. But they have cooked for 9 minutes total. Yeah, I think they got to go back in. Try 1 minute, Barella says. 1.5 minutes. 2 more minutes. We'll do 90 seconds. 90 seconds. We're going to try 90 seconds and see how that goes. Terry says a couple minutes. MGD says wants to reach in the screen and grab one. Yeah, I wasn't seeing any brown at all. So on the other ones, at least I saw a bit of brown. Smee wants to have one. Why no butter? First of all, I had to have butter here. But second of all, I feel like the olive oil is maybe not as... Am I wrong about that olive oil wouldn't be as fatty or caloric as butter would be? I felt like maybe the olive oil was better for me. Maybe I'm wrong about that. I might be wrong. I try to avoid putting butter on things. We got about 20 seconds. Barella says olive oil better, but I love the taste of butter with everything. Maybe next time I'll try butter. How do you put butter on it? Oh, Sean TV. Sean says olive oil is better for you. If is that real, Sean TV? So if, with butter, what would you do? Would you like heat up the butter and rub it on it? Do you know what I'm saying? How would you get the butter on it? Catman says use a mix of butter and olive oil. It's real, Sean TV is here. Okay, so melt it and dip in, then brush it on. All right, let me take these out and see how they look. Rick says olive oil has the same number of calories. Maybe I'd like it with butter. Maybe next time I'll try butter. Oops. Okay, let's take these out. I'm going to try one of these because these have now been cooking for like 11 minutes. I don't want to overcook them. So this is what it looks like. I mean, there's a little, they do have some color to them. They're not super brown, but they certainly have some color going on. Oh, I think I got to just try one and see. Because it's been 11 minutes. Cut one in half. Yeah. All right. Let me cut one. We're going to try one now. Let me put one on my plate and try and cut it and try it. All right. Here's what this one looks like. I don't know. It's piping hot. Look at it. I'm going to cut it in half, and then I'm going to show you. That's what it looks like on the inside. I mean, I see the steam coming out. I don't think the last batch did this. These seem hotter than the last batch. See, you can... Done. Nan B says they're done. Tony says looks good. See? See? Sean says looks good. Eat it. Right, let me put a little salt on it. Oh, these are good. These are good. These are a great temperature. I think these are better than the first batch. Mmm. Mmm. That's good. Mmm. They're not too hot, but they're definitely hot inside. They're hotter than the first batch were. All right. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put some of these on my plate. I put a few on my plate. Sean says, I'm going to bake some shrimp with truffle butter. Any others? I can put a little more of the, hold on. First of all, let me just I need to grab some of these. I'm going to turn the broiler off. Broiler is off. The broiler is now off. So here, I got some on my plate here. And if you missed it, I already had a whole bunch of these. I already made an initial batch. So this is my next batch. See? Get the rice. I'll get the rice in a second. There's too much going on right now. Oh, let me do one, hang on one second. Hold on. Hang on. We gotta eat. I'll eat the rice after. Okay, here's a scallop right here. See? Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, in terms of sauce, you've got a friend. I have some of the, I tried before some of Andrew's sauce. I'll go through them. These are really good. No, I like them with salt. These are really good. I'll grab a little of Sonic's chili garlic sauce. We'll try one in that. That's always really good. And then some of Andrew's Old Bay sauce. I'm going to try some of the, I think Sal sent me this, the Mongolian fire oil. Mongolian fire oil. All right, first I'll have some with the Mongolian fire oil. Oh, Tony, thank you. Tony says Chef Joel Robuchon had 32 stars, still a record. Thank you, Tony. I appreciate that. I don't have any stars yet. This is with the Mongolian fire oil. Ooh, that's nice, that Mongolian fire oil. Now I'm going to have a little with Sonic's chili sauce. Good. Very good. And now a bite with the Old Bay. Lovely. What a lovely change this is. I'd say the scallops were a success. Then I'm going to have a bunch for tomorrow, too. I'm going to put the rest in a Tupperware container. Look at this. Would you look at that? Evil Ian says I would put Old Bay on my popcorn. This is a delight. This is so fun. Barella says nice consistency. This is one of these things like I never have. I like them, but like I never eat anywhere that has them. Usually I would only have them when I go back to Boston, because there's a restaurant we go to that has them. But now I can just make them whenever I want. Derek says need some linguine and Alfredo sauce. Yes, I will reheat them tomorrow. What I'll do is I'll actually reheat them in the oven. Now, Katie says, I love scallops, but they hurt digesting. Well, I hope I don't feel sick later. I had a bunch of them. Yeah, the rice is just sitting in the rice maker. I'll get that in a second. No loud cell phone guy or broken door, but my neighbor's dog is barking nonstop. That's what's going on. Jennifer has never had scallops. They're great. They are rich. They're very rich. They are not light. I have never really eaten oysters. I really haven't tried them, I think. I love clams. I've never really eaten oysters. I love clams. Yeah, Miora, I was saying before, scallops are not cheap. They are expensive. I got a pound and a half, a big bag, pound and a half for $24 on sale. That's the most, that was so good. I'm gonna put the rest of these behind me, I gotta get in the fridge. But that was really good. Tony likes oyster wings. I've never had that. I'm gonna get some rice and eat that now too. Yeah, scallops, they're even more expensive than shrimp is. Thank you, Evelyn. You guys were so helpful. That was so good. I mean, we cooked them and it worked and they tasted good. I mean, you can't beat that. You've got a friend of me who likes oyster sauce. Man, that was fun. And it's the first time broiling anything either. Also, so in a second I'm going to have my rice. But I think what I probably should do is get the rest of the scallops in the fridge. I did turn the oven off, yes, Bob. But yeah, the scallops are, as you can see, they're super easy to make. They're super easy to make. Marzell says because of global warming, there won't be any later scallops. Oh, Beth says just make sure they're at room temperature before you put them in the fridge. You're supposed to let them kind of cool down a bit. No, the rice is fine. The rice is fine. The rice is just sitting in the rice maker. Hello, Cachette. So I was told maybe I should give it another couple minutes, let the scallops cool down a little bit before putting them in the fridge. I don't know either way. I'm fine with that though. I'm gonna grab the rice. I'm gonna grab the rice. You know, I made the black japonica rice. Scott K is here. No, Scott, I'm gonna figure out where I'm moving soon, but it'll probably be in a few months. I'll probably move in a few months in the spring. Breaker says, I've never made them, but you make them look good. I'm going to have to try them. They look easy to fix. Yeah, I mean, you saw what I did. Yeah, I didn't do that much. Put some olive oil on them, put a little, which you can do or not do. Some people do butter. Put some spices on them, which you can do or not do, and then basically cook them 5.5 minutes each side. And your broiler is probably different, so you know how much time you cook them will be different. Yeah, I think I cooked this last batch. I probably cooked them for 11 minutes. All right, let's grab the rice. I want to show you. I've had this before. It's my black japonica rice. Watch this. I got to turn the fan on for a second. Get ready. Ready for rice? Here we go. Ah! Look at that. Look at that goodness. Black japonica rice. It's Black Japonica by Lundberg. Sorry, trust me, it's called Black Japonica. I love black rice. Black rice is great. Black rice is great. I'm trying to hold the phone while I do this. Smee says my roommate makes black rice. It's yum. It's great. It's really good. It's whole grain. It's tasty. It's kind of a little bit of a nutty flavor. Ooh. This might have been in here. Oh no, it should be good. Again, I'm trying to do this at the same time I hold the phone. It's not easy. Here we go. Oh, look at that. Oh. Yeah, you make it. You make this to say. I put it in the machine, and I just select the brown rice setting. I always make rice when I make it in the rice maker. I add a little bit of olive oil to the water. Some of our viewers suggested that, and I like it much better. So you might want to try, if you have a rice maker, or whatever, just however you make it, try adding a little olive oil to it. It makes the rice, to me, less dry and more filling. I made a lot here. Might have made a little too much, but whatever. I'll put it on the plate, and whatever I don't eat, I'll get rid of. But black rice is awesome. One of these things is good too. It doesn't scratch up inside here. All right, I'm gonna bring this over here. Oops. Oh, it's a lot. Oh, look at these. Should I put these in the fridge? Should I let them sit? Should I put them in the fridge? Should I let them sit? Fridge yet or not? I'm gonna eventually put them in the fridge. But do I let them sit another minute? They look so good. I could eat them all now, but I've had too many. Let them sit, says Ziggy. No, I can't eat them. I've had so many of them. Cool before fridge. Look at how good those look. Yeah, they're kind of lukewarm. They're not cool. All right, people are saying to wait. I'll wait. I'll eat my rice first. I'm going to eat some of my rice, and then I'm going to eat some of my rice first. I'll put salt on my rice, which I always do. And then after I have some rice, I'll put them in the fridge. Cindy says I need those. They were very good. This is too much rice. I apologize. You have to watch me eat some rice. Black rice is so good. Marzell says, oh, no leftover ones. Well, I had a whole bag. I didn't know how many it would be, so I just made the whole bag. This is so good. It's so good. So tasty. Get some black rice. Do it. Cook it the same way as brown rice. I might, if I have a bunch extra rice, I might put it in the fridge. Usually it doesn't warm up very well, rice, I don't find. No, it's not like wild rice. It's kind of a bit of sort of like a nutty flavor. It's really good. Joanne says rice is not healthy as a leftover. Tony's going to upload some rap songs tomorrow. Thank you, Sabrina Twist. Yeah, I'm so excited to have used the broiler and to made. I had been talking about making scallops on our streams. I had been talking about it for like a year, at least months and months and months. And then the other day, I walked by the freezer in the supermarket and they had scallops on sale. And I said, that's it. I am just buying them and I'm going to make them. That's it. The wait is over. Hang on, I'm doing a quick news check here. Quick news check. Okay. I think I might have to do another edition of why didn't I cover it? Because a bunch of people have messaged me about like the flooding in British Columbia. So it's really unfortunate, right? I mean, there's like flooding going on there, but so it's really unfortunate for like the people there that the flooding is going on. I don't cover every flood. There's floods that happen periodically, and I don't cover every flood. So I've been keeping up with it, but you know, it's just that's the best explanation I can give. Is there's got to be something kind of for me to actually do a stream on it. It's like I don't just like cover a normal large flood. It's got to be like something else to distinguish it because that's just not really what I feel like the channel is. So that's my explanation. So I've certainly been keeping up with it. And I always appreciate people sending me news tips. But if you're wondering why I didn't cover it, that's why. Reader's Reel is here. Reader's Reel says spread water over your rice before you reheat it. Keeps it from drying out good as new. She thinks this is good as new. I feel like maybe I've tried that before, Rita. I've never had good luck with reheating rice. But maybe I'm not doing it right. Thank you, Reader's Reel, for the tip. No, Terry, I mean, I could go on the air. I could have gone on the air earlier today. I could go on the air right now if there's big news. It's much more, I'll stay on the air 24 hours a day, except for sleeping and cover news. It's much more about just the stories. Fabuleg says to reheat rice, put a damp paper towel over it. Yeah, Sabrina's going to get some black rice. Black rice is great. I highly recommend it. Barella says black japonica rice is high in antioxidants, very healthy. It is a whole grain rice. Miss Ravioli says, does Fabulegs offer gift cards? That I don't know. Marzel makes olive oil and egg for breakfast. Not olive oil, rice and egg for breakfast. Hello, Miss Sweden. Sabrina thinks the plate would look good with both things, the rice and the scallops on it. Well, I ate the scallops first, unfortunately. Yes, as Smee points out, black rice is kind of chewy. Denise Horton is making rice now. Do I like sashimi? Now, sashimi, I can't remember between what the difference is. Like sushi is pieces of fish. Sashimi, is sashimi like slices of fish? I have to look it up. Oh no, I know it's raw. I know it's raw. Sashimi is, yes, it's thin slices of raw fish, thin slices. Hold on, I gotta plug in phone. I gotta plug in my phone. Give me 1 moment, folks. Let me plug in my phone. 1 moment, please. Here's this. Have to plug in the phone. Can I make this work? Let's see. I forgot about that. Let's see if I can make this work. If I put that there, oh, it's gonna work. It's gonna work. We are plugged in. The phone is plugged in. I have a little more of my rice. Jake from State Farm is here. I hope you guys have been having a good evening. I'm gonna have a little more rice here. Scallops are pretty filling. They are rich. Carlos Rosa says, Uncle Roger. Some of those videos are funny. Andrew says, I have missed the cooking streams. We haven't done a cooking stream in a while. Hey, thanks Sarah Joy and Linda for modding. By the way, if you missed it last night, we did a stream last night, and I had ordered an agenda-free TV hoodie, a pullover hoodie, and I showed people like the Amazon message about like your hoodie's almost here, And people noticed, wait, that's not the right hoodie. That's like a fake logo. And it turned out somebody, I think a troll had created a fake version of the Agenda Free TV hoodie on Amazon. So I filed a complaint with Amazon. I'm waiting to hear back from them. That's what the stream last night was about. Oh, it happened, Fabulous. I know, unfortunately, there's no chat replay for last night. There will be for tonight. Read Israel says, what a horrible troll thing to do, but why? Why does a troll do anything? Andrew left a review that said fake. My hoodie's supposed to be here tomorrow, my legit hoodie. Fabuleg says, I am so afraid to sell on Amazon. Because people will rip you off. It's possible, I would get maybe guess. Yes, as Terry said, the TV had an antenna. You can see it on the stream from last night. Yeah, we haven't done a cooking stream in a while. But we did one tonight. Hang on one moment here. One moment here. Also, I'm going to be going to Boston on Monday. In a week. And I can do news coverage from Boston. But I'm going next Monday. I don't know why it feels like Sunday night. I have no idea. I like this rice so much, I almost ate all of it. I gotta like stop myself. I'm gonna eat the whole thing. Hey, thanks, Sonic. Sonic, we should do another Amazon stream soon. We should. We haven't done that in a long time. We'll do that sometime soon. Thank you, Sonic, for reminding me. And thanks for the donation, too. It's very nice of you, Sonic. It's been a while. We discover new items. Country Girl. I think I'll try booting up my very old Apple laptop from a long time ago, but I bet there won't be anything on it. But I'll try. Thanks for reminding me. I got to do that back in Boston. I think I'm going to stop myself for a second. The rice is so good, I could just keep eating more of it. It's dangerous. Guys, we broiled scallops. No, there is a football game on tonight. There is a football game. Joe, you're missing it. We broiled scallops. How about that? Wow. We really did. In a minute, I'm going to put the rest in the fridge. Nathan says it's a blowout. I hope that wasn't a spoiler for people. Barb says she has never made scallops before. I'll try it soon. Yeah, I mean, it was not bad. I need to go to the UPS store soon because there's some people sent me stuff. I haven't picked it up. By the way, in case you didn't know, I'm using the IKEA chair. This chair hasn't been used in months. I've probably only used this like 3 times the whole time I've been in Orlando. It normally sits in the closet. But I brought it out for this stream to eat at. We usually don't eat in the kitchen, but I ate in the kitchen tonight. It's a big change. No, I'm not on the stool. I'm on the comfy IKEA chair. We did a stream about this IKEA chair. Remember when I bought it, it was like too expensive. I forget what it was. It might have been like $100. And I was like, why did I spend that money? But I really needed a chair because we were streaming a ton at the kitchen in Atlanta. And it ended up being a really good purchase because I used it so much in Atlanta. Right, Honey Lava says, I remember when you cut the tag off. So it ended up being well worth it. Alibaba says it was a nice change to eat in the kitchen. Crab and lobster. I don't really love crab and lobster. This chair just happens to be super comfortable though. I assembled this chair. But I've certainly gotten my use out of it. This chair is one of these things, if I move, assuming I move in a few months, I don't know if this chair will make the cut. We'll have to see. I do like the chair. It's just comfortable to sit in. Fabulegs, I still need to do 23andMe. I was going to do this on a stream soon. Maybe this week on a different stream. What do you have to like spit in this? Do you have to spit in this? Spit. Follow kit instructions to spit in the tube provided and mail it back to our lab. You've got a friend in me says IKEA is good, very good value, especially their kitchenware. So I do got to do this soon. Fabulegs gave this to me. Rita's Reel says all the crab leg buffets have essentially been gone the way of the pandemic. Can you go to like, I feel like restaurants, they probably don't do that these days with lunch buffets. I used to go to a place in LA that had a great Thai lunch buffet. It was really good. Cindy Jones says our buffets are open back here. I feel like I checked around here. I couldn't find like a Thai restaurant doing it. Tony wanted me to check his new covers. He did a Kiss cover, an L7 cover. Another Springsteen. Tony's getting super into Springsteen. Piano Man. Our Lips Are Sealed. You hadn't done that one yet. Our House. One Night in Bangkok. Norwegian Wood. Tony's got some new covers on his Tony Del Monte YouTube channel. You can check that out on YouTube. Emily says, I've seen buffets, even Whole Foods has it back. Maybe I just haven't looked hard enough. Tony's going to upload more of them at 4:18 a.m. Hey, Callie Voltaire just stopped in. Sonic, I don't know the Fun Boy 3 version. Tony did the Our Lips Are Sealed Go-Go's version. Linda says, come to my city, many buffets. I don't know where Linda is. That's Linda Gordon. In a second, I'm going to put I think I got to put the scallops in the fridge, the ones I haven't eaten yet. Breaking news. Breaking news. Are you ready for this? From Amazon to me. Hello. Thank you for your report of infringement. We reviewed your report and altered or removed the reported content based on the info you provided. They altered it or removed it. What did they do to it? This is the fake hoodie. They altered or removed it. Well, what did they might have just left it up there and changed one letter. They altered or removed it. Altered or removed? Uh-oh. I see mind. It's still there. It's still there. But it just says sweatshirt. They didn't remove it. They just changed hoodie to sweatshirt. Or unless this is new. No, this is new. I'm sorry, it's not there anymore, but the troll, it's not there, but the troll created a sweatshirt. So now I got to do the same thing for this one. This is a new one. The troll created it's not a hoodie. It's a sweatshirt. So it's just somebody who's trolling. And it literally was created today. So it's probably somebody who watched the stream last night and just created a sweatshirt. This is how they amuse. Yeah, so Amazon removed the hoodie. So it's somebody who really that's what they have to do with their life. That's what they do with their life. Is they spend time creating items that will get taken off. Oh, so I heard that, I guess we got inside information that Aries did it. Aries said, unblock me and I will take it down. Ha! Unblock you. Ha! 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 I'm not surprised. That's who I thought it was. That's who I figured it was. I mean, that was the logical conclusion. Because he wastes all of his life bothering the mods by posting trolling stuff during the streams. So it's not at all surprising. Aries, it doesn't seem like the other viewers want you back anyway. Why does Aries want to be unblocked? So he can just get hidden again? Anyways, so it's now fake Amazon. It's now fake Amazon's fake Agenda Free TV sweatshirt posted by Aries. So yeah, I mean, some of you left reviews. Some of you said you left reviews under the other fake one saying it's fake. So I can't tell you what reviews to leave. But if you do think it's fake, which it is fake, but if you do think it's fake and you feel so compelled to leave a review, that's where you could leave it. So there you go. That's who I figured it was. Denise says, that bothers me in that I actually liked Aries. But now, Aries, this has gone too far. Disappointed in your doing this. Yeah, Greg, as I said last night, the annoying thing about it to me is it's much more about the viewers. I just don't want a viewer to accidentally order the wrong one and then get it and have to return it. I almost ordered the wrong one. I did and then had to cancel the order. So it's just a pain for the viewers. Jean says, yes, gone way too far. Sarah Joy says that's where all the trash mail is coming from too. Ziggy says, such a jerk. Kimberly Barr says, that's a terrible way to behave, Aries. Shame on you. Zach Zakula says, keep him blocked. Beth Stannard says, sickening really. So there you go. Yes, it is cyber blackmail, as Rita's Reel said. It's literally blackmail, attempted blackmail. Dillamon says, what happened to Aries? He used to be cool, but this is over the line big time. Country Girl says, sounds like a vengeful person. Well, not a surprise. It's not a surprise. I can't say I'm surprised. Hey, let's put the rest of the scallops back in the fridge. Munica sounds like a tantrum. Steve Michelle Spart says, not attempted. It is blackmail. I think you're right. Oh, our viewer H. I'm sorry, I'm trying to make it out. It's my HRJ is in NYC. I'm struggling but happy overall. NYC is great. It's just super expensive. So I wish you the best there. I hope it goes well for you there. All right, let's put the scallops in the fridge. It's time to put the scallops in the fridge. Okay, we're gonna get we're gonna get here's the okay, we got there are the scallops. They're gonna go in the fridge now. There's the Tupperware. So let's take these. Ooh. I probably could have used the smaller container. Does it matter if I can fit these? Sorry, if I can fit these in here. I have a question for you. My question is, I don't think they'll fit in here. I have this one here. Should I try to fit these in the little one? Is it better in the little one? Because there's less air. But I feel like it might not fit in there. I don't know. Nan says, doesn't matter. Alibaba says, best with less air. Makes no difference, doesn't matter. I'm just going to use the big one. I'm going to use the big one. Go for the smaller one? Less air? Well, now people are saying different things. All right, we'll try the smaller one. Breaking news, we're using the smaller one. Breaking news. It fits in the smaller one. You were right. Perfect fit. Breaking news. All right, hang on. Breaking news. Perfect. Look at this. Wonderful. I got a bunch of scallops tomorrow. Now I have a chicken breast. But I cooked it 2 days ago. It's been in the fridge for 2 days. Can it survive 3 days? Can I have that chicken breast tomorrow? I don't know if I'm going to save the rice. There's not that much rice here. Can I have that chicken breast tomorrow? Roxanne says yes. Emily says 3 days is my cutoff. So it was cooked 2 days ago. Bethany says yes. Everybody is saying yes. It's been in one of those Tupperware containers. Cindy says 3 days. Tania says 3 days max. Terry says eat it tomorrow. Greg says one of life's greatest debates. Nan says 4 days. Linda says yes. Well, a bunch of you are saying that I could eat it tomorrow. Now, hopefully it tastes okay. Reheat completely? I can't microwave it? I mean, I could put it in the oven too. Actually, I'm going to put the scallops in the oven. I'll put the chicken in the oven with the scallops. Yes, it's not raw, it's cooked. After 4 days, pitch it. I don't think I would have it on a fourth day. Again, it was made 2 days ago. I made 3 chicken breasts, and I had one that night, and then I had one last night. Okay. It was fresh when I cooked it. I'm not gonna make a stir fry. I just have the chicken. It's just good that I just make the chicken and the scallops. Is the fridge between 1 and 5 centigrade? Well, I use Fahrenheit. It's probably around 35, 36 Fahrenheit. It's normal fridge temperature. Quick news check. Okay. Anyone have any? I was gonna say big plans for the weekend. I'm so confused. I thought it was. I think it's because we're doing a cooking stream. I first thought it was Sunday night, and then I thought it was Friday night. I feel like we don't usually do a cooking stream on Monday night. And I was about to say, does anyone have any big plans for the weekend? But it's Monday night. Yeah, Read is real. I've been following the Belarus stuff and been posting about it. It just hasn't been something I thought was right for a stream, you know? So I'll keep following it. We might do a stream on it at some point. MGD says, felt like Friday for me. Yeah, I like when I stream. I really like it to be something is actually like happening live. I don't really like to do like here's a general overview of a topic. I mean, some people would watch. It's just I don't because I feel like it ends up being like reading, just me reading, which I don't really enjoy. So I'll keep an eye on it. We might do a stream on it depending on what happens over there. Hey, Sonic landed a plane for the first time this past weekend. That was stressful. Very nice, Sonic. Guys, Sonic landed a plane for the first time. Very cool, Sonic. Were you with your instructor? Wow, that's a big deal. Read Israel says, what did you think about the space junk? Yeah, that's a story where they're just... Look, I know that Russia conducted an anti-satellite test, anti-satellite missile test. They shot down a satellite and it created space junk. So it's an interesting story, but I've looked around and I haven't seen, like analysis of like, well, how often does that happen? How really bad is it? What I need is analysis. Like if I just did a stream on it, I'd literally just say that, and that's really all there is to be said. So, and I looked around today and I really didn't see much actual perspective on it. Like experts saying, how rare is this kind of test? How bad is the junk problem from it? How big a deal is it that they would do this kind of thing? Was it really not expected that they do this kind of thing, or is it expected but it's just annoying? So, it's just, that's the kind of thing where it's just not enough to say for a stream. So I looked into it, I read about it, it's interesting, but it's just, I don't know I don't know if it's really something that's that unexpected. And I don't know really the ramifications of it because I haven't seen that information out there. But good job, Sonic, on the landing. Did Sonic post a follow-up? Sonic said he landed with the instructor before doing solo. Cindy says, I like the fact it has to be big going-ons news when you stream. Yeah, look, I could do more live streams, and I'm sure people would watch and some people would donate. I don't like doing streams that I don't feel are about what I would say are like big stories and where there's not much to say. That's just my preference. So I really enjoy doing live news streams, and I'm happy to do it nonstop. but it needs to be, I need to feel like the news justifies it. Thanks, Patty. I'm glad I heard about that last night. I mean, there wasn't. I only found out about that police operation going on because a viewer messaged me about it. I wish I had heard about it a little earlier, but at least we got to see the end of it. So we'll wait and see what news happens. You've got a friend of me who says, I was really surprised how many views were from Liverpool. Yeah, it looked like a lot of people from the UK were watching last night because no one was covering it live. I think maybe people in America didn't even realize what the story was. Breaker started watching when the China rocket came down. I guess we'll cover the Rittenhouse verdict. I feel like I kind of have to. Sonic says, probably like the viewer said, news is London-centric and nobody was live at that hour. Rita's Real says the U.S. media wasn't really even covering it. Thank you, Toxoplasma. The thing about legal cases is that, you know, if you really want to understand the case, you really have to know the specific law. I mean, a jury is asked to decide very specific things. And then, like, you know, they'll be asked to, like, say, did somebody do X, Y, and Z? And then the words X, Y, and Z are defined very specific ways. So unless you really have been, you know, really know the law and really have been following that specific case, you can't really even intelligently comment on the merits of each side on the case. Because you got to know what the specific laws are that the jury is deciding on, is applying, and what's specifically being suggested to them by the prosecution, and even how to define certain words in that legal system. So, and given that I don't have that background, you know, then you're kind of left to just sort of make general comments. Miora's going to Kenosha. Well, stay safe. I don't know. I would think people should. I don't know, but every single analyst I've seen for like a week has said they thought that he's going to be not guilty, just because of the the merits of the case. So I don't know if there'll be big protests, but I feel like if people have been watching coverage of it, they might have a heads up that that's going to happen. Viral Rock is here. Yes, Dillamon, the scallops were very good. They were excellent. I have no complaints. It was a success. Now, why is Joanne Gabrielle saying it's about time? Why is she saying that? Does anyone know why Joanne Gabrielle is saying that? Quentin from Astoria is here. Quentin, the scallops were delicious. They were fantastic. Oh, I thought you meant something else by that, Joanne Gabrielle. I thought you meant something completely different. I understand now. I have never tried fresh squeezed lemon juice on rice. Did somebody just post a repeat comment? Please do not repeat your comments. Oh, that wasn't a repeat comment. Somebody repeated somebody else's comment. Did I follow a recipe to cook the scallops? No. I mean, I just put oil on them and some seasoning and broiled them for about 11 minutes. Yes, Bryce Haug, the mods are doing great. Linda Belk, Sarah Joy, who else has been there? I have to look. I know we had Linda Belk and Sarah Joy. Jean Ann, they were fantastic. People popping in asking how the scallops were. Somebody can update Nikki Kennedy about the merch situation on Amazon. Yeah, you've got a friend of me. I don't know how the scallops would taste on the grill. I think I've only ever had scallops that were broiled. Oh, Danny was here. That's true. Danny James was modding. See, I used three different tongs tonight. I told you that the tongs, no problem, Nikki. Somebody can update you. I told you that the tongs come in handy. So I used 3 sets of tongs tonight. Han, I have no idea about protests. Scallops and rice. Tongs, these things. Miss Ravioli, I really wasn't discussing the trials. That's not really what we do on this channel. Oh, I want to see if there's anything else I want to mention. Hang on a second here. Hang on. I feel like I had something else to mention. I got to check out my notes. Oh, hey, thank you, Shaft. That's so nice of you. Thanks, Shaft. Thanks for the thumbs up and the donation. That's very nice of Shaft. Shaft ZX1. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, yeah, I wanted to mention something. So, when I went to get my booster shot at CVS, CVS had just sent me $4 extra bucks coupon, which I didn't, I mean, I think they just want me to go shop there. So they basically sent me a $4 coupon to get whatever you wanted. So I was just like, okay, well, excuse me, after I get my booster, I'll just like grab something for like $3 that I need. And the thing I realized as I went around the store is like, nothing is under $4 at CVS. Like, there's a toothpaste I wanted, but it's like, it should be under $4, but there it's like $5.49. See, CVS often has like big sales on things, but the actual, and like I wanted to get a thing of floss maybe, but that was like 4 something, like, or 5 something. Like I couldn't find something I wanted for under $4 at CVS. Then I was like, well, maybe I'll get a box of Kleenex, because, you know, you always need something, like you run out of Kleenex, you got to blow your nose, and you need some more Kleenex. So that's gonna be something. It's like a roll of toilet paper, you know. It's something you're gonna need eventually. And then I was like, no, on principle, because I could have just used my coupon for that. Then I was just like, no, on principle, I'm not getting anything here. So I walked out without even using it. No, I got my booster like a few days ago. I didn't think I should have seen if they had like a toilet paper roll. The thing is, you know, like they sold a single box of Kleenex for like $2.50 or something, and I was just like, you know, I thought it would have been easier to find something under $4 I wanted to. I was upset about the toothpaste situation. I wanted to get a tube of Arm & Hammer toothpaste, but it was $5.49. Starfire would have gotten candy or chips. Anyways, I don't know how long the coupon is for. I think I still have it. Sonic says travel size stuff for Boston. Yes, I could use some of the little travel toothpaste. I forgot about that, Sonic. I got to write that down for next time. I realized after the fact I need some more Pepto-Bismol. Some chewable Pepto chewables. So if I happen to be there again, it's kind of far from me. Often I've lived near a CVS. Now there's one I have to like drive to, so I don't go there much. No, I had no side effects. None from the booster shot. None. Actually, I think I might have been warm. I'm not kidding you. I think I felt warm for about 5 minutes. That was it. There's a small Walgreens sort of near here, but I don't like it. I mean, it's not very, I don't really like it. Yeah, I felt like for like 5 minutes or so, I was like, wow, I feel really warm all of a sudden. But I think maybe it was maybe it had nothing to do with the booster. Oh, Read is Real. Thank you, Read is Real. Thanks for the good job sticker. I appreciate it, Read is Real. Thank you. Did I get my batteries? Yeah, I used all the battery coupons. I got two packs of double A's and a pack of the sort of coin-sized batteries to use in my car clicker. Sarah Joy says, the second shot took me out for 3 days, so I'm nervous to get the booster, but I also can't wait to get it. Yeah, I got it because I got some flights coming up. I'm going to be on a plane 4 times in the next 6 weeks. I'm watching a movie on YouTube. Somebody posted a documentary about Queen Elizabeth. This is going to sound terrible, but like Queen Elizabeth is not in good health, and she's like what 95 years old, and it's sad, of course. So I'm like, I hope she doesn't like. I hope she survives and doesn't pass away. But I was like, I really don't know that much about her, so I was like, I'm going to watch a documentary about her. She became queen at a very young age. Alibaba says, I like Prince Philip. I'll tell you the name of the documentary I'm watching. It's good. It's just on YouTube. It's called I just watch it like when I'm like doing dishes and stuff. That's a new thing I do. I find a movie that I want to watch like, and I just like I'll watch like 5 minutes while I'm like doing dishes or like brushing my teeth or like cleaning something. And then it just like after 3 days I finished the movie. It's called World's Longest Reigning Living Monarch: The Life of Queen Elizabeth. I'll post a link to it. The Life of Queen Elizabeth. Here's a link. I'm going to post a link to it. Where is it here? Let's see. Queen Elizabeth documentary. I just posted it. Emily says she seems sad after losing husband. You know, I can't even remember. Did Prince Philip pass away? This is crazy. Yes, he passed away in April. I'd forgotten about that. He was 99. She's been queen since the 1950s. She's been queen since 1952. That's unbelievable. She's been queen since 1952. Barella says, I watched her coronation in 1953. Yeah, it's a good documentary. It's just like a basic documentary. Neil says, 4 UK prime ministers were born after her coronation. Sonic says Charles is 73 years old. It just sounds like, I mean, it's not surprising. It's just she's 95, but it sounds like she's having real health problems now. I mean, it just seems to be. Rick says my mom passed away a couple years after my dad. I don't think that's that uncommon. Hold on, I'm trying to go back and read some of your comments. Oh, Rita's Reel says Philip can't be fully buried until she dies. He will be interred among 24 other corpses in the royal vault, says Rita's Reel. How long were they married? I want to say they were married about 75 years. Also, she did not expect to become, well, she certainly didn't expect to become queen that young, because her father only became king. Her father became king because her father's brother, took over and then wanted to marry somebody he wasn't allowed to marry. So the father's brother stepped down. Then her father became king, and then her father died young. Her father, King George, died young. Rita's Reel says her dad's brother abdicated, so he could get married to somebody, I think. But anyways, it's like she did not know growing up that she was going to become queen at age 20 whatever. It's a very interesting story. I watched a little of The Crown. I probably would be better off going back and watching it now that I know some more about Queen Elizabeth. Nicole says, I love the monarchy history. Oh, the King's Speech, Rita's Reel, I never saw. And I didn't even know what it was about. And in this documentary I'm watching about Queen Elizabeth, they actually talk about the King's Speech, about her dad making a big speech, I think about the war. So, but now I'd be much more interested in watching the King's Speech than I was before. I guess her dad wasn't he had a stammer or a stutter or something, and also didn't like public speaking, but he had to make this, I think, speech about the coming war. If I have that right. Shortly after taking office. Rita's Reel says it's an awesome movie, won a bunch of awards. LNG says it's excellent. Nicole says I've seen it twice. I actually really liked the movie The Queen. The movie The Queen, about Queen Elizabeth when Princess Diana stuff was going on. It's actually great. It's really good. I actually saw that twice, when I never really see movies twice. The movie The Queen is really good. Oh, it has somebody playing, I forget his name, he played Tony Blair in it. Yeah, Helen Mirren was in it, I believe, as Borella says. That's a really good movie. If you haven't seen it, check out The Queen. Yeah, I might like going back to watch The Crown now that I know some more about what's going on. Tim says, who was it? I forget who it was. Her uncle abdicated the throne to marry a commoner woman who was an American. A lot of you guys like The Crown. Hang on. Wallace Simpson, people said. Wife of the former King Edward VIII. Their intention to marry and her status as a divorcee caused a constitutional crisis that led to Edward's abdication. Yeah, a number of you said that. Anyways, she sees, so unfortunately, like, given what, I certainly hope she feels better, but given the reports about Queen Elizabeth, I feel like at any moment you might hear that she passed away. Of course, I hope that doesn't happen. It sounds like she's really ill. I don't think she's been seen in public for several weeks now. Rita says the man who played Churchill on The Crown did an amazing job. The one who played Margaret Thatcher did a good job too. Remember the QE2 deep fake? I don't remember that. I don't know if the hurting the back was really what happened or just what they said happened. She was supposed to make an appearance on Sunday, and then at the last minute, it was announced that she had sprained her back. Sonic says, remember the BBC coverage when Diana died? I don't remember that. Sonic says, waving Union Jack and God Save the Queen. It's amazing, like, I mean, I think a lot of the people in our chat are American, yet they're super into the monarchy. It's like, you know, it's something people like around the world get into and follow. Nicole says she's a remarkable woman. Denise says, I will be reading all about this after. Well, that's why I like watching this documentary. It kind of, there's something about when I know nothing about it and I watch this documentary, it kind of sticks in my head a little better than if I just read a list of the things she did. Hanyel says Diana would have succeeded her as queen. Well, how does that work? Well, Diana wouldn't have succeeded, right? Because Charles would have succeeded. You mean if Charles had become king and I think maybe saying if Charles had become king and he was still married to Diana. Is that what you're saying? Queen consort, says Alex Duncan. I think maybe that's what, she could be queen consort, not queen, says Barb Filer. The queen consort is the wife of a reigning king, says Wikipedia. Barella says she would have been a consort just like Philip. At some point, I read a bunch about how all this succession stuff works. I don't remember any of it now. But there's all of this rules about succession and how you figure it out and all this stuff. Charles said he would not accept crown. Is that true? If it's true, I don't remember it. Nicole says, no, that's not true. Ralph says, I doubt it. Everybody's saying no. We got some bad information in our chat tonight. Hang on, I'm just doing a quick news check here. Quick news check. I think we're all good. I think we're all good. Barb says the chat royal experts are here. Exactly. We have the chat royal experts. Zindley is here. Somebody messaged me asking about the New Year's Eve. Yeah, I am planning on doing a New Year's Eve stream. I assume we'll do a Christmas Eve stream as well. For the New Year's Eve stream, I may be in Boston at that time. I probably will be. So that we might be doing that one from Boston. Linda said it's a bit early to talk about New Year's, right? Oh, it wasn't like they weren't nagging me. They had just mentioned it. So, but yeah, in case anybody was wondering. I don't know how late we went last year. I don't know when we started. I think maybe we started at like 10 Eastern time, maybe. Does that sound right? 10? I'm guessing it was at 9. I don't know. I don't remember when we started last year. Sarah Jo says we didn't do West Coast last year for New Year's. Marcel got all of her Christmas gifts made. Very nice. Known Pleasure says the Queen's even struggling to attend basic functions. Linda, I think we started before 11. 11 would be late, I think. I think we started at 10. Because 11 would be too late for some of the people on the East Coast. Sarah Jo says maybe we started and cut off before Hawaii. That sounds more right. All right. Well, I think we covered what I had written down after for after scallops. So we have done all kinds of things tonight. We have cooked scallops, we've eaten scallops, and we've discussed a bunch of stuff about the royal family. So we covered a lot of ground. Hey, MSU Kiwi was here. Brysaug mentions Christmas lights. Yes, that will be nice. But I appreciate you guys joining me for my scallops adventure. Oh, thank you, Denise Horton. Thanks so much. She says, great stream, great chat. Oh, thank you, Sonic, as well, who says, thanks, Steve's, Moz, Chatters, Lurkers, Scallops. He thanked the Scallops. Imposter merch, royal family. I got a summary from Sonic, too. Thanks, Denise Horton and Sonic. Thank all you guys for watching. This was fun. Oh, Kimberly's got a colonoscopy coming up. They haven't scheduled mine yet. I got to call them by Wednesday if they haven't called me yet. They still haven't scheduled my colonoscopy. But this was good. We got, again, it's my first time broiling anything, and it was my first time cooking scallops. You guys really helped make it happen. You helped make it happen. Borella says, great lesson, great session. Read is Real says, Prince Philip's will is to remain private for 90 years? Breaker says, great cooking tonight. Good night, everyone. Hey, let's thank the moderators. Linda Belk and Sarah Joy. Thank you so much. And Danny James, who was there earlier. Really appreciate it. Tim, we talked about the hoodie stuff earlier. It was a troll. The fake hoodie got removed, but the troll put up a fake sweatshirt now because they're being a troll. If I want to, I could get them to take down the fake sweatshirt. But this was fun. This was good, and I thank you for all your help with the cooking, helping me get the scallops the right temperature. Scallops. Scallops? I think it's scallops. Oh yeah, the Ralph. I'll be cleaning myself out before the colonoscopy, no question. All right, let me thank our viewers. Thanks to the lurkers. Whoever out there was lurking, thank you as well. All right, I got to say thanks to our viewers. Let's see. Hedge Enemy, Pickled Grammar, Tania Henry. Yeah, make scallops, Tania. Try it out. Nicole, Honey Lava, The Ralph, Jean Ann, Borella, Apocalypse No, MGD, Marzell, Barb Filer, Country Girl, Terry, Bob Messina, Brysaug, Tim Ahern, let's see, Breaker, Known Pleasures, Rita's Real, Patty, Marcia, Brendan Brumont, Al Bo stopped in earlier, Alibaba, Brysaug. Hey, Callie Voltaire was in the Lurkers Lounge. Nicola Higgins just woke up and joined. Well, good to see you, Nicola Higgins. Barb says, I was lurking, but she made me hungry, so I had to get up off my lounge chair to get some food. Thanks, Gene. I'm glad you enjoyed the stream. Thanks to also all of the chat scallops cooking experts who chimed in. I liked when the person kept saying, you should have pan-seared it. There was one person who kept repeating, you should have pan-seared it. Oh, 77 Pool Bob, that's so nice of you. 77 Pool Bob says, since this was a cooking stream, I decided to participate by having a spicy beef teriyaki stir fry over basmati rice and some wine. Wow. Thanks for your streams and shout out to the mods. Hey, 77 Pool Bob, thank you so much. That sounds delightful, what you cooked, your stir fry. Stir fry with wine. Thank you, 77 Pool Bob, and thanks for shouting out the mods too. 77 Pool Bob is there in College Station, Texas. Thank you. Yeah, the chat chefs. Tim, the scallops were delightful. And then I have a bunch for tomorrow too. They taste like the sea. Thanks Publix for having the scallops on sale, so I thought of buying them. I have been promising you a scallop stream for so long. See, I get to it eventually. I get to things eventually. Hey, thanks Ziggy for watching. Derek Hansen, who says 77 Pool Bob's stir fry sounds good. Lori Torres, thanks for showing us the scallops. You've got a friend in me. Yeah, I got to do a stream broiling a steak, Barb. That's on my list. Linda, somebody ordered a purple hoodie. Hopefully they send me a picture when they get it. Will I do a stream with fresh scallops, Marzel? If I get fresh scallops, if I come across some, I'll do it. I don't even know what sous vide means. What does sous vide mean, hedge enemy? When are you going to sous vide a cow tongue? Once in a while, my dad used to love cow tongue. And once in a while, I mean, I didn't eat it, but my mom would buy one once in a while and make it for him. Sous vide, vacuum sealing food in a bag, then cooking it to precise temperature. In a water bath. That's from anovaculinary.com. This technique produces results that are impossible to achieve through any other cooking method, they say. If you've never seen a cow tongue, it's pretty crazy. Derek says, got to use all of the animal. Oh, Barb ordered the purple hoodie. Hers is coming on Thursday. Okay, so maybe she'll send a picture of it. My navy hoodie, not the fake one, the real one, is supposed to come tomorrow. Hedge enemy says it's kind of advanced cooking, the sous vide method. I've never had tripe before, MGD. I remember that about Tony Bourdain. He loved all of like the all of the extra meat parts. I was thinking about that last night. I was a huge fan of Tony Bourdain. It's so sad he's no longer around. I mean, he would have been doing a lot more shows, you know? And now he cannot do it, obviously. Such a big loss. That was like 3 years ago. Rick says he was an excellent writer. Oh, South Jersey Larry, thank you. South Jersey Larry says, just in time to say goodnight. Again, this is not planned, I promise. South Jersey Larry always comes in like right at the end. It can't be an accident. I mean, it's just too coincidental. Thank you, South Jersey Larry. I hope we see you earlier one of these weeks, one of these streams. Tania says, Anthony Bourdain's show is amazing. I love the one he did in Montana. I should go back and watch some of his. The show The Cook's Tour was his first show. It's so good. See, originally he really focused on food. I liked all his shows, but the original ones just focused much more on food. Cheryl says, everything is so damn expensive. She says she lost some stuff in a rehab place. Now I need new things. Can you go to like a place to get some used stuff, maybe? Is there a used store around you? I'm sorry you lost those items, Cheryl. There are some places, I guess. You never know. You can go check and see if they have anything that you like. I guess Cheryl is just saying, I haven't shopped for clothes the last couple months, but she's saying the prices are higher. But a lot of stuff are higher. I'm not sure about clothes. Wouldn't surprise me. Oh, thank you to Patty. Thanks, Patty. That's really nice of you. I appreciate that. Patty, thank you so much. It's nice of Patty. I'll try to get to the UPS store tomorrow so I can pick up whatever packages are there. Who knows? Who knows what someone has sent me? All right, this way, you know what I liked? I liked that we sat in here. This was a nice change tonight. It was a nice change to sit in the kitchen. I feel like I had you guys over for a dinner party. Hey, thanks, Barb Filer. Thanks for the next time sticker, for the Hi Popo the Hippo sticker. That's Hi Popo the Hippo. Thank you, Barb Filer. I appreciate it. Really, I feel like you guys are just leaving now. Like, because I never hang out in my kitchen. I never hang out in my kitchen. I never sit here and eat in my kitchen. So it honestly feels like we had a little dinner party in the kitchen. And now I'm kicking you out. And I'll clean the dishes after. I like hanging out here. This might be the first time I ate a full meal in this kitchen since I've been living here. I ate and then we hung out and talked. That's what we did. Barb says, cool chats happen in kitchens. Reed Israel says, he's kicking us out, y'all. Now you'll have to all go to a bar or something. You can go to like a hotel bar. Ooh, Tired Pup says, sent you a package on Amazon. Will be there Wednesday. Thank you. I hope it's not a gigantic bowl. I still have the bowl here. What am I doing with the bowl? Oh, I'm giving it to C. Michelle Sparks. Bob Messina says he's crouching on the couch. Reed Israel says, I forgot my coat. Barella says, we'll stand out on the street outside your condo and keep talking. Then the neighbors will yell at you. Shaft says, anyone want to share an Uber? It's good that I eat at least one meal in the kitchen. I like the lighting in the kitchen. But we've never done this. We never did this before. See, it was my comfy IKEA chair really did it. All right. My hours have been too late lately. We did a late night stream like a week ago, I think, a new stream, I think, and ever since then my hours have been like they shifted later, and I can't get back on a normal schedule. So I'll try, but it's really too bad. Well, I got to try to get back on a normal schedule because of the Rittenhouse verdict. Who knows when that's going to be? Might be some morning. Actually, Alibaba points out that last night we were streaming until, Alibaba says 1:10 a.m. That doesn't help either. Was it 1:10 a.m.? No, it wasn't. Oh no, but that wasn't a news stream last night. Last night we did a late night stream, but that wasn't a news stream. I mean, like a week ago there was like a late news stream. That really kind of shifted my schedule. Rita's Reel says, I tweeted you the rundown of what to expect when the Queen passes, whenever that may be. Hey, I appreciate that, Rita's Reel. Hopefully it's not soon, but we don't know. Munica says, lovely cooking and enjoying dinner together. Linda Belk says, when you first started this channel, your counters were completely bare. Now they look lived in. I hate how messy everything. I just have nowhere to put anything. Yeah, it does look like I live here. I think I prefer the bare counters though, Linda. Nicole got a jury summons. I'd like to be on a jury again. I was on one years ago. I just don't, it's not great when I'm doing agenda-free TV that I'm on a jury. But it was a good experience, so I'll say that. That actual part, it was really interesting. Yeah, I gotta do the dishes. MGD says, can I get a little container? No, nobody needs to help. I just gotta, as soon as we're done, as soon as I close the door behind you, that's when I can be like, whew, and then I can do the dinners and I can do the dinner in peace. I can do the dishes in peace. That's what I'm gonna do. Linda was on a grand jury once, and it was so long I thought she was gonna be fired from her job. I think my brother was on a grand jury for a while. Like they met like once a week for like 6 months or something. Oh, David Oliva was here. Hi, David. David says late night for me. Good to see you, David. All right, folks. I'm walking you to the door. Here, I'll walk you to the door. I'm walking you to the door. See? It's good. It's been good having you guys here. Okay, it's been good having you. It's been so fun having you. Anyways, yes, we'll do this again sometime. We'll do it again sometime, very soon. It's been so good having you. Everybody good to drive? Everybody have everything? Okay. See? There you go. See, the door's open. So, I think you know what to do. All right, folks. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. It's great seeing you. We'll do it again next time. Dillamon says, I like this approach to ending the stream. We'll do it this way every time now. Callie Voltaire says I need to Uber. Yeah, the phone signal works on my front lawn. The phone signal will work out there if you need an Uber. Okay. Jean says great party. South Jersey Larry says he left money in the bathroom. If I find it, I'll mail it to you. Okay. Joanne Gabrielle can't believe she's still awake. Nicole grabbing jacket. All right, Linda Belk and Sarah Joy, thanks again for modding. Thanks all of you for coming by. But it is time. It's time, and it's been lovely. Okay. All right, guys. That is it for now. That is it for now. It's been a pleasure having you over, and we will see you. I'll see you next time. See you next time. Have a good one. Drive safe. Drive safe, everyone.